Hello and welcome to the third lesson of professional emails. Now, since we have reviewed the basic structure of all emails, from today, we will practice writing real emails. The two emails we will practice today are introduction and announcement emails. Today, let's first look at the structure of emails again. The basic structure was like this. You had to write a clear subject line, comment salutation, opening sentence with a greeting or a pleasantry, the content of the information, a closing message, and signature. Today, the focus is on the email information, so let's look at this in more detail. Do you remember the sentences I asked you to remember? The sentences was, I am writing to, and I am writing regarding. That is the easiest way to state your purpose. So after the to here, you need to write a verb such as inform, complaint, tell, follow up, inquire, right? After the regarding, you need to write a noun such as the complaint. I am writing regarding complaint. That is what you need to do. With this in hand, an email can have up to 3 different parts in the body. The mandatory introduction and a brief explanation using the I am writing to write your reason for writing is the first part. The second part, however many paragraphs it may be, it doesn't mean that it has to be one paragraph, should explain further your reasons for writing. The last part, which is optional, should either request action from the reader if you're requesting something, or state how you will follow up. Then there was the pleasantry, closing, and signature, right? With this in mind, let's start with introduction emails. By introduction email, it doesn't mean just the simple introduction of yourself. As a representative of your company, your product, you'll be required to meet many new people in the course of your career, right? When you want to newly introduce yourself, 2 people to each other, your product, your business, new employees, we all use the same kind of format. So let's try 2 situations. One will be you're applying for an internship position at Daewoong Pharmaceuticals after you saw an ad like this. We are looking for an enthusiastic marketing intern to join our marketing department and provide creative ideas to help achieve our goals. You'll have administrative duties in developing and implementing marketing strategies. As a marketing intern, you will collaborate with our marketing and advertising team in all stages of marketing campaigns. Your insightful contribution will help develop, expand, maintain our marketing channels. And these were the requirements. As you read through it, you need to consider what kind of aspects qualifies you as an applicant. As you will be sending a CV and resume, you wouldn't need to discuss your CVs or your attentions in the detail. Why you're qualified for the reasons is not supposed to be in the email message. How would you write the email? Of course, you would need to write it with a subject line, right? And this being a job application is rather simple. Marketing intern applicant, marketing intern application, Alice Kang would be enough. And after that, what would you write? It's not difficult. These are the contents you need to mention when you are in first contact with a stranger. So first, who are you? Don't wait until the end to sign off with your name. Start with an introductory sentence. My name is Jane, junior copywriter for XY Corporation, right? So how do you have this person's email address? If you don't say this, the email may become creepy because you feel like your email address is floating everywhere and online. Do you already know the option? This is also very optional, but if you do know that person or know someone else, you have to mention it for an example. I was referred to you from Eunice, your colleague at Daewoong Pharmaceuticals. The person will be more obliged to read your message. Also, why are you writing? You can use this phrase that we learned, I am writing in regards to, I am writing to, for this. So let's look at how you would write this. Who are you? I am Eunhee Kang, a university student at Korea University. How do you have this person's email? We saw it on an online advertisement, right? So I recently came across your advertisement online looking for marketing interns. Why are you writing? I am writing to apply for that position. So the start of the message would look like this. I hope this finds you well. I am Eunhee Kang, a university student at Korea University. I am writing to apply as a marketing intern for the position you posted online, right? Then in the next paragraph, you should explain further about the purpose of your email. In this case, since it was a job application, you could further the reader's knowledge about what they would like to know, which will be about why you like the company or why you are qualified for the job. So it can be about your previous job experience, or that the requirements posted in the advertisements show that you are a right fit, or even why you like the company. Your description of the work responsibilities of the marketing intern matches my experience, and so I'm excited to submit my resume to you for consideration would be good, right? Your description of the work responsibilities show that I am fit for your company. Or even through my experience as an editor for my university paper, I believe I acquired the experience needed to match the job descriptions you specified online would also be good. I was always interested in Daewoong Pharmaceuticals because something would also be good. And the last part should either request action from the reader if you're requesting something, or state how you will follow up. It was optional, but in the introduction emails like this, do you need to request action from the viewers? Usually, yes. So what kind of action? Number 1, read the attached resume. Number 2, call me back because this is an application. So it will go like this. Please take a moment to review my attached application documents. I look forward to hearing from you soon. If you go all together, it will also be, please see attached for my CV and resume. If I can't provide you with any further information on my background and qualifications, please let me know. These are all, adding it all together, we have finished one email, right? So let's read it once again through all together. I hope this finds you well. I am Uni Kang, a university student at Korea University. I am writing to apply as a marketing intern for the position you posted online. Through my experience as an editor for my university paper, I believe I acquired the experience needed to match the job descriptions you specified online. Please see attached for my CV and resume. If I can provide you with any further information on my background and qualifications, please let me know. Thank you for your consideration, which is a pleasantry. Sincerely, Uni Kang, with a complete signature. Not difficult, right? Now let's try another situation. So after that internship, you became a full-time employee there. As a new employee at Daewoong Pharmaceuticals, you need to introduce yourself to your new clients. You will be in charge of her account. You will be charging of a supervisor called, no, not supervisor. You'll be charged of one person's account, so you need to introduce new products to her, receiving orders from the doctor in the future, right? So the client name is Dr. Eugene Cho, company here, interest and email address. What do you need to write? You need to start with an appropriate subject line. Then state your name, how you got your email address, and the purpose of your email. So it will go something similar to this. DH Farmer, new manager, Uni Kang, right? And then Dear Dr. Cho, as I said, for salutations, if it's a professional person, you use DR. I am Uni Kang, the new marketing manager at DH or Daewoong Pharmaceuticals. My supervisor Jane Ha gave me your information. I am writing to let you know that I will be in charge of your account from now on, right? Then you can reach me at email address, phone number, or something that you can contact this part. This part will be included in your signature in the end, but since this email is an introduction of yourself where you're telling her that you will be managing her account, it wouldn't be bad to emphasize it in the content as well. Then you write a closing remark. Something from a thank you for your continued interest in DH pharmaceutical products would be good. Also you can say, if I can be of assistance, please do not hesitate to contact me. So you write whichever you choose among the ones we studied last class. You can use sincerely and then your signature. Now let's go on to announcement emails. An announcement email is a form of an email that announces or declares information about certain subjects. Typically, an announcement email contains details on incidents or occurrences, those that already took place or those that are supposed to take place in a certain area, such as the office or workplace. For instance, a new employee announcement email is sent to all the staff for a specific department, announcing that a new employee is joining that department on the date specified. or a new product announcement will be sent to customers announcing a release of a new product, that structure is not all that different. Among the formal and informal language we learned last class, there was one that we used for good announcements. Do you remember? You see it in my back, right? I am pleased to inform you, I am pleased to announce, or the normal I am writing to is also okay. With this in mind, let's try writing 2 announcement emails. Because the format is not so different from introduction emails, it may not be the initial contact, so you may not need to introduce yourself or explain where you acquired the email address. But the others are not so different. So let's try announcing a new employee to your workers. A new member has joined your team. You need to write an announcement email introducing her to all your members. But first things first, let's look at her, right? Her name is Jane Doe. Her work experience is marketing assistant at AB Pharmaceuticals for 4 years. She'll be in charge of the dermatology-related medications, and her contact information will be janedoe@dhpharmaceuticals.co.kr. With this information, let's first write the most important line, which is the subject line. And the I am writing to sentence, right? The subject lines can look like this. Jane Doe, a new marketing manager. Welcome, Jane Doe, our new marketing manager. New marketing major, Jane Doe will all be appropriate. For the purpose, I am writing to announce the newest addition to our team, Jane Doe. Or I am pleased to announce that Jane Doe has joined our team would also be appropriate. With these 2 key sentences in mind, let's write a whole email. The subject line was, Welcome Jane Doe, our new marketing manager. First, you have to do a salutation. Dear marketing team, I am writing to announce the newest addition to our team, Jane Doe. She is the new marketing manager for our team, right? It's an introduction. Jane comes to us she is from AB Pharmaceuticals, where she worked as a marketing assistant for 4 years. She will be in charge of dermatology-related medication, and you can reach her at extension number 7805. Please join me in extending a heartfelt welcome to Jane. Best regards, and your signature, right? Here, what you need to know is that what does extending mean? Extend means to do this, right? So extending a heartfelt welcome means that you are giving someone a heartfelt welcome. And this extension number is the number that you use inside companies, but you will know this later. Extending, as you need to know, is to use for giving. You can also write her full email address and contact information as in the introduction email in between, if you like, after the initial subject line and first paragraph, but the other information are only guidance per se. So, however, these 2 phrases for introduction emails are useful, so remember them, right? So let's write another email. A new product was released. You'll be sending an email to who? It doesn't say, right? It said Dr. Ha, who is currently one of the members prescribing a drug called Coco, the previous version of the cold medicine at DH Pharmaceuticals. The product name is Dododo. The use is cold medicine. What's its effect? Relieves pain and other cold symptoms, right? It is a modified version of the previous DH Pharmaceutical cold medicine Coco and relieves pain, what? Faster. And you have to send it to janedoe@dhpharma.co.kr, right? Let's get writing. The subject, new cold medicine from DH Pharma called Dododo, right? Dear Dr. Jane, thank you for your continued interest in using our products. It was an opening that was thanking you. I am writing to, you see, right? I am writing to introduce a new cold medicine that has been just released from DH Pharmaceuticals. Then what do you need to do? You said you were introducing a pharmaceutical, so you need to explain that pharmaceutical. The new medicine Dododo is an improved version of Coco, the medicine you have been prescribing. It has proven to relieve pain faster than other medications. Please let me know. This is the course of action, right? If you have any questions regarding Dododo, you can reach me at somewhere, right? And then thank you for your continued support in our products. Sincerely, Jane Doe, with a signature, right? Yay! So with this, we have now learned how to write introduction and announcement emails, how to introduce yourself, and how to announce new information to others. Before we finish class, I want to look at a few common phrases commonly used in announcements and introduction emails. In the first email, where you are applying for a position, you had to attach a CV and a resume. When you put them in the email, that is called an attachment. And usually, in the end of the message, you mention that you have attached the email or the mail to notify the reader that they should read the attachments. When you have an attachment, you write it like this. Please know that I have attached the, please find attached for, attached you will find, right? Attached you will find, you use them like this. Please find attached the 2015 wage summary report. Or, attached you will find the agenda for Thursday's meeting as per your request. Last time you could have said, attached you will find my CV and resume. So with this, we now conclude the third lesson of our email class. Next class, we will learn how to write request and apology emails. They are also not so different from the emails we study now, with a few formal phrases to remember. See you next class!